For this step, we're gonna take it easy, okay? I want you to think as if you were marching like you would in a parade. So ready? Let's try it. And step, 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 step. Do you see how your feet are hitting the floor? That is exactly how your feet are gonna hit the floor when we're doing the merengue march. Now, I want you to focus on your knees. So hold still for a second and alternate bending and straightening your knees. Okay? I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Alternate bending and straightening your knees. Great job. Now, let's try it again. Bend, 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 bend. Alrighty, now let's speed it up. Okay, you're gonna pick up your foot every single time your knees bend and step. You can start small at first and then relax and make it a little bit bigger. Great job. We're gonna start by reaching our arms up to the ceiling. Other arm, and then out to the side. Let's try that again, nice and slow. Reach up. Remember to make sure your movements are nice and sharp and clear so your students can follow them easily. Now let's try that at half tempo. Ready? Let's go. Up, up, out, out, up, up, out, out. Now remember, this is an arm variation for your merengue march. So let's go into our merengue march again. Perfect. Now let's add our arm variation to this move. Up, up, out, out, up, up, out, out. Okay, now let's take this move and go tempo. Ready? Let's go. And now let's go into the merengue box step. Now, if you come from the dance world, the box step is simply just a jazz square, but let's go over it together. Now, I'm gonna turn around so you can follow me easy. So, what we're gonna do is step forward with our right foot, swing around with our left, step back with the right foot, and then step back with the left. So we step forward, swing, back, back, forward, swing, back, back, forward, swing, back, back. Let's go tempo. And forward swing, back, back, forward swing, back, back, forward swing, back, back. How'd you do? Okay, so this time I'm gonna do it facing you and we're gonna do it together. So ready? Nice and slow. Step again. Forward, swing around, back and back. Forward, swing, back and back. Forward, swing, back and back. Now, let's try to do it to tempo. Ready? Let's go. And forward. Now, what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of flavor to the movement and add some hips to it. Now, if you need to, you can absolutely make the step smaller to allow more hip movement. You see how my hips are moving up and down? Exactly like they do in your merengue march. Remember, if you need to go back to the beginning to do it again, absolutely feel free. For our next step, we're gonna do the merengue V step. Very simple. We're simply gonna draw the letter V on the floor with our feet. I'm gonna turn around so you can follow me. So you're gonna take this leg and step out to the top of the V. Then the other side. Then you're gonna step back to the corner of the V and back. Sound good? All right, here we go. Half tempo. Step, step, back, back. Step, step, back, back. Step, step, back, back. Now, let's go tempo. Here we go. Did you do well? I'm sure you did. So I want to see you. So we're going to do it facing forward now. Here we go. Now you remember your basic merengue march. And every time you stepped, you would bend your knee. So we're going to do the same thing here. Every time we step, bend your knee. And it's going to make your hips move, just like magic. All right, now let's go into a fitness variation for our merengue march. We're gonna focus on the biceps. Your arms are out, straight across, squeeze, relax, squeeze. Now pay attention to make sure that your shoulders are down and relaxed and not up here. We want the focus and all of the work to be on the bicep. Now let's do it at tempo. Now this is an arm variation for our merengue march step. So let's go with our merengue march. Now let's add our arms. Are you ready to take it up to tempo? All right, let's go. All right, so now we're gonna go into another fitness variation for our arms for the merengue march, triceps. Same arms as you did with the biceps, but your arms are down here. And they swing from side to side. Be sure to engage those triceps to make them work. Now, let's add our merengue march step. Okay, I think you've got it. Let's take it up to tempo. Here we go. Now remember, if you have trouble with any of the steps that I do, you can always go back to the beginning. All right, let's go into another fitness variation for our merengue march. We're gonna start with our arms